Greetings guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive, empath, an author and a chef, and an all-around life path 3. And today I wanted to talk to you about the title there, which pertains to the empath and keto and just my general perspective. So I'm going to make this a quick video. I actually just got back from a meeting with my editor, and we were talking about some content that I'm working on that I'll be presenting you guys with here shortly over the next month or two. So stay tuned for that. But the subject came up about food and what we were doing, because we usually have lunch and then we get to work, and both of us were doing keto. So this is a thing that I kind of wanted to bring to you, is my perspective on keto as an empath. Here's the thing. I absolutely love low carb, high fat eating. And as you can see, if you have eyes and you're looking at me, I am a plus size, and as society would say and the doctors would say, obese woman. So I definitely have struggled with my weight for my entire life, and I even have some videos on here where I talk about empaths and the correlation between weight, why we hold weight, and all of that. So if you'd like to, you can certainly take a look at some of that information that I've created already. But what I wanted to get into is the fact that I actually enjoy the keto way of living, and it's not because of the fad of it. I will tell you, I have done every single diet. I have gone to Overeaters Anonymous. I have been on Weight Watchers. I have drunk the shakes. I have done the starvation. I have eaten only hot dogs. I've eaten only toast at the Mayo Clinic diet. I mean, if you name it, I have struggled with it because of, and if, like, again, as I talk about in my other video, because of my situation and the trauma that I dealt with, I was always trying to pad and protect myself. And here we are with this. What I will say is, since the beginning of this year, I honestly didn't think I would make this video because I kind of abhor my journey videos. Not because I don't want a journey, or not because these women didn't work hard and men work hard for a journey, but because I don't want to be gimmicky. I don't want it to be a put on. But this is a real thing that's happening in my life, and I've noticed a difference. So as we started the year, I've really shifted. Now here's the thing. I also want to put out, and when I say I shifted into a keto way of eating. But ladies and gentlemen watching, I practiced the shift for a year before that. And that's the thing that I don't think people are talking about a lot. They talk about falling off the wagon and binges and things that happen, and everybody is really focused on that. And nobody is focused on the fact that sometimes you have to shift, downshift, and gear shift into a place where you're comfortable and you can manage and maintain. So for a year before now, I have had starts and stops and sputters and halts and hard hits on the brake and coasting along with keto. And it isn't until this year, with the help of my angels and some internal guidance and some things shifting with my body, that I realized, oh, this is what it is for me. Now, there is this long-held belief that empaths, psychics, and all people dealing in the metaphysical and spiritual realm should be on a vegan or vegetarian diet. And what I will say is that I have tried veganism, raw veganism, Fully Raw Christina, Freely the Banana Girl, used to watch all their channels, used to eat 1,000,000 bananas in a shake. Thought that was cool. Not cool. Turns out I'm a sugar addict. Surprise! Are you a sugar addict? Are you watching and you struggle with sugar yourself? Well, I was a sugar addict, specifically, I would say subtitled food addict, but definitely sugar. So I got down to the bottom of this through a lot of prayer and meditation and trial and error and many years of failures. And somehow I've gotten into the place of keto clarity. So this isn't just something that affects the way that I go through day-to-day life. This affects my readings. And I know before the vegans flood in here and tell me how unhealthy I am and how I'm taking on the pain of the animals. What's more unhealthy, vegans? That I die because I'm morbidly obese, or that I live because I gave something that you think is radical a chance, and for a couple years I let my body heal? And if I should choose to stay on it into maintenance, God bless me, because it means I'm going to live. And for Jillian Michaels and everybody else that has all of their opinions about what fat people that have been outcasted from society, that feel internal shame about the way that they have allowed themselves to get to, myself included. If we have found something that course corrects years of misinformation, years of chemically compounded, created Frankenstein foods that we took in. I'm an 80s baby, so I can't tell you the liters of high fructose corn syrup that I probably ingested that was in all of our food. And I think we're seeing the result of that. So what's better, guys? The threat of potential, as you guys are trying to scare us. When I say you guys, it seems like the health organizations have caught on. When I say health organizations, Big Pharma, I'm also talking about Monsanto. Oh no, you guys don't want our corn syrup. You don't want our diabetes, our death. You don't want our diabetes 3, which is Alzheimer's, in people that are in their 40s and 50s and 60s. So you don't want our diabetes and death. Sorry about that weird hiccup. We just had a call come in. So you don't want our diabetes. You do not want our death anymore. Oh, you can't sell us metformin. When they started handing out metformin like it was candy, oh, you can get it for free. You don't need insurance. You don't need to pay for it. Everybody has it. Your husband can have it. You can have it. Your grandma can have it. Metformin for everybody. So what they're really saying is death for everybody. But oh my gosh, might you eat 3 eggs in a day? You're the devil. And if you do eat those 3 eggs, beware of the keto crotch. And if you're not aware of the keto crotch, then beware of the fact that it causes hypertension and you probably have a heart attack sooner. All of these things, I'm willing to risk it all, because for the first time in my life, I don't feel like a heroin addict when I have food. For the first time in my life, I have 2 meals a day and I don't think about food. That is a miracle. And I'm not yelling at y'all, but I feel very passionate about this because I don't understand how I didn't know this my whole life. And I also want compassion that I want to extend to those of you that are trying keto and feeling like, I just binged after 3 weeks. What happened? That's okay. Keep going. Keep going. So I didn't think I'd have a My Journey channel. And I don't know if this is a My Journey channel, but what I know is that keto has shifted something for me that has helped me to not only connect better with my clients, but help me to be in touch with my body in a way that I never have been. The denial about what I have done in disfiguring my body with my fat has come rushing up upon me over the past 1.5 years. And I realized that I have been in a state of denial. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to shame other fat people. That doesn't mean that I'm going to shame myself. I am strong. I protected myself as an empath. If you're watching and you're spiritual, you get that. I protected myself the best way I knew how. But as Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. And keto is better for me. And it is better for a lot of people that are sugar addicts. So I wish everybody would back off and stop with the scaremongering and the fear tactics and all of that stuff. Because the truth is that if I can prolong my life by taking 2 years to heal and get back in alignment because I made myself so sick with comforting myself because I didn't want to feel my pain, then God bless keto. God bless every egg, every piece of bacon, every sausage patty. God bless the omelet that I had that was filled with low-carb veggies this morning, like mushrooms and some broccoli and a little bit of feta. God bless those sausage patties, because that's what's going to keep me around long enough to maybe speak someday to somebody somewhere and say, look at this video and see where I was then and watch where I came from to now. That is the magic of keto. So don't tell me about psychics should be eating all vegan. You have to find what's right with you, as with any spiritual practice, as with any relationship, as with any health regimen. I am not a doctor, and I have to disclaim that, but I am an empath and I know what feels right for me. Feelings is what I literally pay my light bills with. And I will tell you that keto, for me, is the first time that I've had sanity. All right, guys, that was my rant. It's over. If you have any comments about keto, about how you feel about it, please comment below, whether you like it, whether you don't. Even if you are a vegan and you want to comment and tell me I'm absolutely wrong and I'm going to die, think about how much I get to live for the first time maybe in my life, and how many other big people have an opportunity to have the same experience. And then ask yourself, would you begrudge someone life because they don't espouse your views and principles? I don't know. We all have to evolve. Vegan, keto, vegetarian, carnivore, we all are here to evolve. And this way of eating, for the first time in my life, I feel like there's hope for real evolution in my physical body. All right, guys, that has been my video. And if you have any comments, please leave those below and come back and we will continue to evolve together.